Hello, hello. Is anybody here? Let's see. Hey, I recognize you. How's the tech? Coming in loud and clear? Guess I should have the music on. Hello, hello. It's DLC day. Oh boy. Look at the shiny new button right here. I have not seen anything about it yet. The question is, how do I see how many people are watching? I got participants, but that's only people who are talking. Great idea. All right, well, let's dive in. Beautiful. And here's the board that we're working on. What else we got here? Any production alchemy? Employment offer sought. Specialty alchemist. Production alchemist sought for research position on short-term contract. All right. A specialization in metallurgy is also required. Hey, I know how to use metals. There's just like 2 glyphs for it, right? The interview. On time, I see. That's a plus. I'll be honest with you. I don't really play this game for the story. Pier Pugano. Saverio Das. This is the guy who made the disposal glyph, if I'm not mistaken. Small test prepared. All right. Saverio's test. Is this one? Yeah. All right. Could traumatize metals into releasing their elemental quicksilver. Okay. The glyph of rejection extracts an atom of quicksilver from an atom of metal and demotes it to its next lower form. So it's the reverse of the projection. This, I knew about this glyph from the mod. Okay, looks pretty straightforward. I skimmed it. I didn't skip the story, but it's not the main event. Okay, so we're making water and iron and water and quicksilver, and we have 2 of these. All right, so when you got 2 things together, I want to use a hex arm. So, okay, I got it. We're going to do this. This is actually perfect. Oops. We're going to do 2 hex arms. Is that gonna work? I don't think it's gonna work because this guy can't output. But maybe this arm can grab and output both of them? Let's see. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that should pop out the Quicksilver here. Then he's gonna grab it. And then he's going to grab 2 of them and output like this. Oh, and then I can output here somehow. Let's just see how it looks. Oops. Alright. I guess I need a bonder too, eh? And there is no way to output both. That's unfortunate. Oh, it comes right away. Boom. I guess I can't grab on that. I can grab here. So it would be 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait. Wait, huh? Oh, cause it took it away, so it's gonna keep. I see. That's cool. So the Band-Aid solution is just to put an arm here and like twist it up, but it's not very nice. Do I even have time? Yeah. There we go. So let's see. I guess I'd have to do that. Oh my goodness. What's going on? Grab. Go. Oh, okay. Instead of twist up, we gotta do this. There we go. Not super elegant. Okay. Can we make this better? So it does work. Interesting. Pier Pugano. I like that we're playing as an old dude. Not enough old dude protagonists. Let's, before we move on, let's try to make a slightly better one. Actually, let me copy the old one. Alright, so is there a way that we can do this slightly more elegantly so that we don't need this guy? Here's an idea. What if I... Because instead, 2 hex arms cost the same as 3 regular arms. So if I could do it with 3 guys, that would be just as good. So what if, let's get rid of this, get rid of this. One guy's going to be handling the water. And the other guy is going to... Maybe we'll do this, like this. Actually, let's turn him back into a hex arm. Okay, I have an idea. So we're both going to go this. No, wrong way and wrong order. Do. Okay, and then now he's already grabbing these two. So if only he could. We're so close because he can output this one like this, but he can't bond. Like, we could have it like this, so he spins around, but the bonder's not right. So we can let go here. We're going to do this. And then we're going to grab and go up. And then return. And then after he lets go, we're going to grab. And then it's going to be like this. And in fact, we don't even need to do anything more. Although I guess we have the period for it, so we might as well. Nope. Do. Alright. Okay. I got it backwards. Nope. Okay, here we go. We got it. One, two. Alright, and let's hope that this extra little water atom doesn't bother us. Let's see. Nope, it does bother us. I could make this guy a multi-arm and have him do the outputting too. That's actually pretty good. So like this. Turn him into a tri-arm. Tri-arm doesn't work. Have to be a bi-arm and add one more instruction. I don't quite like that. Okay. It's not great, but it's going to be a better score than the other one, I think. Why? Oh, because it should be this way. Alright, here we go. It's not great. Is it worse than the other one? No, it's better. 30 better. 21 cycles better. Or 21 cycles worse. And 3 better area. So that's an improvement. Alright, great. Let's move on, see what else they got. Ooh. Elemental copper. Silver dust. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Oh, look. Look at this. This is my puzzle. Via Lactea, V. Vale Via Lactea. Goodbye, galaxy. Critelli Z is Zorflax. Zorflax. Ralas U. Who's that? Oh, that's great. I'm in the game. And on the splash page of the journal. That's awesome. Well, I wish I had the sum record for this, but that would go to Mr. Kazian. Alright, let's check out this elemental copper. I like the sound of it. Does it turn out that this is like Anateus in the future? Is that the twist? Or do all white dudes look the same to me? Use tin. Okay. Okay, a little bit too much text, I gotta say. Okay, so what do I do here? So I'm going to demote the gold into copper and then use the quicksilver to promote this one. Or I could just waste chain it, right? Let's do it the cheese method first, and then we'll do it the proper way. Actually, it's actually going to be cheaper to do it properly, so I guess we won't do it that way. Would it be? Anyways, doesn't matter. This, you could just be regular, and then you want to have 2 arms. Boom. This looks like the intended. No, it doesn't. How can I get the geometry to be nice? Oh, you know, be cool. No, it doesn't work. So arm down here. Both of these glyphs need to talk to the same one, to the same output. It could be a long arm, but no, that looks a little ugly. Like this will work. Let's just do this first. So that'll go down, and then these two are going to go om nom nom. Should be just 2. You go like this. Ooh, okay. So we actually want this to be a no. So it's got to be. All right. Let's just see how this works. Oh, no. Okay. Yep. As expected. Endless Tide, it's not exactly a coincidence. I kind of timed my release of the video to kind of hype up the DLC, and yeah, I'm thrilled that it took off the way it did. All right, does this look good, or does this look like it can be better? You know, people say that area doesn't matter in some, but it's no scores on my histogram? What do you mean by that? What, I have no Steam friends? What's the point of Steam friends though? Like, feel like it doesn't really do anything. Top percentile. Oh, we got top percentiles already. Maybe after I do a full pass through of the levels, we'll try to do some cycles and area solves. The minigame Sigmar's Garden, you know, I have many thousands of hours in this game. I still don't have the play 10 games of Sigmar's Garden achievement. Not interested. Alright, let's move on. I think there's better geometry for this, but I want to see the new stuff. Alright, silver dust. That's my element. Ooh, this one has a little... Elemental quicksilver bears a particularly unique presence in the alchemical hierography. Okay. You can optimize a game of Sigmar's Garden, so... Okay, so this is going up and down. And it's a ring. So when it's a ring, what you want to do is... I'm so TI-brained right now. Like this. We can bop, 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 bop. Do that 6 times. So far I've only seen, is the new DLC good so far? I've only seen this one new mechanic, and it's the just kind of a basic inverse of projection. Let's do this like this, and then like this. Now the unfortunate thing is I don't want to wait for this arm to grab and drop, but I kind of have to. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe the timing will work out. This feels like intended solve. And then he'll have to output at some point. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. So if we move it back, it's still not going to be fast enough. We have to wait, which is what I didn't want to do. Here's a janky solution. So we're going to have a new arm that does the inputting and the outputting. Like this. And where's the output? I guess the output can be there. The input can be like this. This is getting janky. So you're going to be R1, and you're going to go turn, bop, bop, let go, and then we're going to start, but only 5, I believe. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can start doing it now. But you have to go in reverse now, so you're going to be going like this. Alright. And you can be shorter. Like this. Here we go. Nope. You have to be long. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong way. There we go. Oh, no, I'm just making the same thing. So the problem is, I can't take this away and drop this in the same kind of, you know, cycle, because then it will demote the gold again. So I have to, like, take it off. So we're just gonna... let's go back to basics. Something like this. So what we actually want is it to be like this. Okay, here we go. Where'd the money go? So we're back to doing it the other way. But we're gonna go 2 times. Make you a hexagon. Triarm. This is I gotta say, this is a cool puzzle. Okay, first, let's offset. Grab. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Nope, we're not cooking. Why didn't that work? Do. Okay. Do hold. Okay. Now this is tricky. How did that get... Right, because I'm demoting everything when I just need to be demoting every other one. Okay. How can I do that? So let's start a whole new method. Delete this track. So we're going to grab it like this. We're going to swing. Move that off for now. So like this. Let's do a bigger arm so we don't crash. Okay. No, you know what? I want to grab this one because this can stay on. Alright, we're going to change things up here. And then we're going to grab and then we're going to pivot. And then the gold is going to go off the, what do you call this, the rejector. And it's going to crash. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, perfect. Just need to switch the geometry a little bit. Here we go. Nope, that's not what we want. Okay, I got it. Here we go. I got it. It's going to go down instead. And return. Alright. Does this work? Yes. Perfect. And then we need this arm to grab another copper. Yeah, Puzzle basically is the father of this DLC. So how do I grab a copper from here, though? Ooh, man, rings are annoying to work with, aren't they? But when they're annoying, that means they're actually fun. Because that's how this game works. So let's see. The easy way to do it would be to just doop plus. This is basically cheating. Do I have bonders in this? Ooh, I do. I wonder if I split this apart and then put it back together. Is that crazy? It's probably crazy. I feel like I saw a GIF of this when the mod came out of this puzzle that was like smooth as hell. And I'm trying to like figure out how do you make it smooth? Got it. It's hard for me to get TI pilled. My brain does not really work that way, as evident in my placement in week 1. Okay, we could also tilt it this way. Okay. Now we're cooking. Okay, here we go. Make it straight. Okay, and then we let go. We move back. We grab again. We tilt one more time, and then we plus plus. And then we do the same thing. And then this is basically the loop. Oops. Let's see if this works. Ah, come on. Are you kidding me? Where does it crash? Right there? Week 1 placements were brutal. Man, I kind of blew up the tournament, didn't I? I was pretty pleased with 13th in area. Can I say I'm like cursed with exact tie? I think that's my 3rd or 4th exact duplicate. There was Biss puzzle in her 2nd sum puzzle. I forget what it was called, with the 2 rings. There was the production sum weekly, where me, Kazian, and I think Sergi D all tied for 1st. And now again here. And there's probably one more that I'm forgetting. Alright, well, let's just do this. Oops. We'll do a little plus before we... There we go. Okay. Oh no, this isn't gonna work. Zorflax, you're winning it, man. It's very exciting. It's you and it's the year of Zorflax and Rebix. No, that doesn't work. Okay, so I need to minus minus. Ooh, this is a finicky little glyph, isn't it? Because I thought I could get away with grabbing the gold, but it's like, no, you really do have to grab the copper. Is this a mod? It was, but now it is official DLC that came out today. Very excited to have new Opus Magnum content. Alright, it's not great, but I think it's time to move on. Just get her done. All back one. Yeah, I see some improvements, but let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? This many? That's not a good looking arm too, is it? Okay. No. Start again. I doubled it up. Okay. And now we can output. There's nowhere to output. Are you kidding me? I guess arm 2 can output probably. It's got nothing better to do. Okay. Gonna do that. Go home. And then perfect. Come on. The curse of the reset instruction. Alright. Well, it's not my finest work, but gets the job done. What metric are you trying to score for? I'm a sum guy, so I like to score for kind of all three at the same time. And this one doesn't seem like it's good in any of them, so bit of a failure. I guess it's okay in cost. That's probably as cheap as it'll get. Silver dust is annoying. I don't know, it's pretty fun. But once I finish some sum solves, I like to go back through the campaign, and I like to do an area solve, a cost solve, and a cycle solve for every puzzle. I might not go for min, certainly not for cycles, but I like to try it. I usually try to beat the top percentile, which is usually not min, but you know, plus a few. Saverio's Transformer. The way you treat Quicksilver, it's a bit troubling. Ooh, a cabinet. The halt instruction stops an arm from... Oh, yes. So this is how we can create fancy setup arms. Hello, Astanova. Okay, so I'm trying to create Quicksilver, but I don't think I can get stuff out of this, right? Oh, okay, so I gotta duplicate it. Or not duplicate, what do you call that? Purify. And when you purify, you use a hex arm. Oh, 1, 2. And then, but then we're gonna have a lead left over. Do I just feed it back in? I guess so. So we're gonna be like grabbing from here and just putting it straight back in the machine. And then, can he do both jobs? Put it there and put it there? Let's see. Or I guess he would have to. Actually, you could be a hex arm. Always love to do a hex arm. And we're going to do it like this. Watch this geometry. No. No, it won't work. Let's just do a regular arm first and see how it works. Okay. And then we grab. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oof, that's a lot of instructions. And then you do one more. And then that's it. Then we repeat this. Right? Oh, I did too fast. I forget that I need to show the audience what I'm doing. So how can we speed up this arm? You're right, this doesn't need to be a hex arm. Honestly, could be like probably one arm on track too. Nope, nope, nope. Not a hex arm anymore. Alright, that is starting to annoy me, but that's okay. So it's gonna do this. Can we... If it was a hex arm, I want to find a geometry that it can put this back here and output at the same time. But I don't think... Like, we can do it a little crudely. I don't really see how you would use the halt instruction here, except to put one guy here and putting one... No, that doesn't work. I'm not seeing the halt instructions relevance yet. Maybe it'll come to me. So, you know, that works. Not great. And then we just do this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not going to loop, though. I guess this is where I put the halt arm. There we go. Love it. This is a weird puzzle. Oh, I need 18. Jesus. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, since it's some, I guess instructions do matter. So, alright, let's do the halt arm. Mr. Puzzle, how dare he? Okay, so actually, this guy's gonna be, and then X. What is B? B is destroy yourself, and then you're gonna be like this. All right, there we go. There we go. Got him. Alright. Halt instruction. That's cool. Beautiful. Now, how could you improve this for some? I guess let's try one more iteration before we move on. I want to see what happens if I do it like this. No. Okay, oh, alright, here we go. Check this out. There we go. That's all we need. Ah! That's all we need. Look at that. That's a solve right there. Who needs a halt instruction? Exactly yourselves, Arflax. Amazing. Oh, that's a thing of beauty, I gotta say. Let's give it a little bit more space. That's nice. I gotta record a GIF of that. World's shortest GIF. Alright. Excellent. A question, if I may. When you first described extracting quicksilver from metals, you used a rather strange term. Traumatize the metal. Alright. So, something nefarious going on behind the scenes, maybe? Mixed use lubricant. Oh my god, what is the rating on this game? Okay. Oh, it's a horsey. I'm gonna guess this is a Zorflax puzzle. We got a 2-atom reagent and a 1-atom reagent. That's Zorflax. So hard. Okay, so what do we have to do here? Making this is easy with a hex arm, but we'll probably need to have one of them be this guy. Still fine. Oh, and then we need a salt here as well. Ooh. Okay, so the hex arm is out. Oh my god, thinking about metals this way is like breaking my brain. So we want to demote this to tin. Okay, then we use another one, split it up. It becomes the salt. And the... Okay. Oh, this is, This is pretty tricksy. So I want to break it up. Like, I just want to use hex arms for everything. Let's go this way. I just want to get the, like, I want to do the last part first, and then I'll worry about the first part. 2, 3, 4. And then this is going to be a promoter. And this is going to be a calcifier. Am I into card games? Yeah, I'm a huge, or let's say I was a huge Magic the Gathering nerd. I've kind of fallen off it with all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff. So if we do this, okay, so now we have this ready to go to be the copper. But maybe I want to do it, no, it can't be. But if we do it like this, okay, this is actually better. We'll do it like this, salt like this. It will be promoted and then exported all in one go. Boom, boom, boom. Pretend it got promoted there and then let go. Alright, perfect. Now we have our salt. Now we can use this and 2 of these, or 2 single atoms and 1 of these to make the rest of this V shape. How do I want to do that? Yeah, Magic the Gathering is Fortnite right now. It's extremely heartbreaking. this down here. We're not ready for you. So we're gonna go like this. Get a bonder. Although it does need to be able to talk to this. Let's see, actually. I guess I can do it here. Doesn't have to. Zorflax, am I right? Is this a U puzzle? I clocked that this was very Zorflax coded. Maybe I'm gonna go like this. This will make things easier because now I can grab this and swing it down. There we go. And we're going to... Oh, this is beautiful. RPO puzzle. Ah, so he loves the Vizillary. He's on his Vizillary bullshit. And since we got a nice little hole here, let's put the Critelli in it. We're gonna have an arm here. And we are going to... I guess use some track. No, we need to grab this instead, not the other one. Okay, here we go. We're cooking. So we need to do 2. Glad to see new players playing this game. Ruby Pro. Turn, turn. Go like that. Wait. Right. Remember when I switched this from being like this to this? It has come back to haunt me. But that's okay because I can always just do this, but I think it's still not gonna work. Okay, so we have this shape here. We just need to add the salt. But... So if you swing out... See, I don't want... it's almost like I need a second arm because this arm 2 is going to be slowing everything down. What if I do this? Instead back there, he's going to be behind. And you can be like this. In fact, you can be small, and then you can grab both sides. That's nice. No, no, no. Not gonna work. Why does it never work? Okay, here we go. Like this. No, because now you can't. It's gonna crash. What are you doing up here? Still don't know how I'm attaching salt. Still don't know how I'm outputting the thing. But I feel like I'm making progress. Let's go back to our old layout. I think that was working better. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be a little janky, but first solves are always janky. Don't sweat the jank on your first solve. Go minus, grab, plus, return. And you are somehow going to... Okay, so we need it to look like this. How do I do that? I think I need a new arm. Otherwise the period's gonna go crazy. So, do any of these atoms line up for a swing? Doesn't really have to, because I can always spin it. In fact, I'm going to spin it before I... Oh, that's not right. I'm going to have to wait on this guy. Ay, ay, ay. Not working. Alright, we're just gonna take a shortcut and move on to the next puzzle. Alright. Nope. What are you waiting for? Okay. Do this instead. That's annoying. Okay, we can fix it by doing this. Here we go. Okay. Did I get the chirality right? Yes, I did. It's not very pretty. So we have arm 3 doing just one thing, which is not nice. Maybe in an ideal world, you can see that arm 3 and arm 5 kind of have like overlapping gaps. So this is the kind of stuff that I look for when I'm optimizing for sum. So this tells me that these two arms can become one arm. It's not always possible, but it tells me, you know, this is an avenue, you know, to explore. Obviously, I hate track. I hate, like, you know, I always want to be able to do stuff without track. Top boundary is useless? I think you're right. Yeah. What is that doing there? Good catch. Alright, where does Critelli go in the solve? I think right here. That looks pretty good. Alright. I've completed the lubricant. Oof. Testing the lubricant? Come on. Come on, man. Who wrote this? Metallic tincture. Why would you drink a quicksilver compound? Healing properties of quicksilver. Yes. I know some Chinese emperors who can extol their virtues. Okay, so when are we going to get some new glyphs? I've seen this one. I want to know what Ravari's wheel is up to. Now this is a weird... You know, I feel it's nice seeing all this silver. I feel like silver is kind of an underrepresented element in the base game. But it's been all over the place here. Okay, so we've got these guys, and okay, we need to promote it to silver, but then we also need to demote it to get a quicksilver out of it. That's a little wonky. Well, when you need to promote metals, you always use a hex arm. Huh. Okay. Is it going to be like our cabinet puzzle? Do we need a halt instruction again? You don't even need to grab that. Yeah, we're doing the same exact method. Oops. I guess it's better if this is a hex arm too. But we may not need it to be that fast. And we can actually just... Right. I guess that doesn't work. Nope, nope, nope. What if I do it one later? Yes. Okay. I will need, that's annoying, I do need a stop instruction there. Alright, we have all the pieces we need. 2 of these, 1 of these. The question is, how do we assemble them? So silver is in the core, so it's got to go first. Oh, but I have to do it twice. Ooh, that's a little annoying. Okay, so double it up. Oops. Pretend that procs, and then we'll have all our pieces. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have a guy like this, and a guy like this, and actually it's going to be like this. Silver's going to go there. Yeah, that's annoying. I want to be able to grab the Quicksilver, or the Vitae as well, but it's going to have to be all the way over here. That's fine for now. Oh, you're right. This is not going to work. Because I have to get the Quicksilver off. That means it has to be on the top side of the bonder. But there's not a clean geometry. Actually, I can change the geometry here. Although I know it's going to re-grab. So we can do this. But again, no, that's not going to work. Could have it go one more, but that's, no, that's not acceptable. So where can you go? You can like grab it up here and like this. Oh yeah, that'll work. As long as there's no regrabs, which of course there will be. That's okay. We'll figure out the regrabs. So 4 is going up now. No, it's not going to work because it still can't hit this. I want it to be like this, but there's not a good geometry for that, except this actually works. As long as this doesn't regrab. Okay, let's just try it. Start playing. Okay. Yes, 3 then grabs. Bop bop. I think this is going to have to be a multi-arm as well. These don't regrab? Yes. Grab again. Wait. No, can't wait. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer. And I think this is going to have to... No. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, right. One more. One more. One more. Oh, is this... This is annoying because if I'm not mistaken, the more I offset this weight instruction, it's basically I can't solve the problem with the weight instruction. But that doesn't mean I can't solve it in other ways, like by doing this. No. Okay. Oh, what have I done here? Let's just have it one. Just want to see. Come on. We're just going to hard code this and then make it loop later. There is an instructions metric. It's not officially tracked in these free space puzzles. It's the game does track it though, and it is officially tracked in the production puzzles in the little cabinets. You can do this. You can wait one cycle. No, you actually can't. Okay, we'll wait. My goodness. Finicky. Now we can grab these. In your explaining to an alien series, are we just assuming the aliens speak English? Yeah, it's there's a suspension of disbelief required to make those videos work. It's not actually explaining to aliens. I'm actually explaining to humans. As far as I am aware, my audience is 100% human. Okay, we're getting there. And then twist. No, you twist. Nope, one more. Wait, what am I doing? Oh my goodness, I don't need 2 Quicksilver. I've been making this way too hard on myself. I just need one. Why did I think I needed two? I need two vitae. Alright. Well, that makes things way easier. Okay. Now we can do this much earlier. Grab, and then we're done. And then we're done. And I guarantee he's gonna grab it one more time, but I have a solution in case that happens. Yep. There we go. Boom. One more. We have. Alright. But now what's happening here? Is it still working? Oh, yeah, it does. This does not need to be a hex arm, does it? Does this even? Yeah, that one does. Do. I've been making this way too hard on myself. My hatred of tracks keeps costs down. I wonder if I could make this. No. Like, I want to make this a 2-arm or a 1-length arm and do it kind of like this instead. But, oh no, then I can't rotate the product. Alright, this looks pretty good. Let's give it a nice little, Critelli maxing. I wonder if I can prime a Vitae already on here. I think I can. So we're gonna go grab, let go, over 2, grab. Oh, this is not the right. What am I doing? It's this one. Grab, dot, dot. Dot. No. Well, maybe. Okay, that's better. Is that better? Yeah, it's gotta be. Come on. Alright, well now Arm 2 looks a bit threadbare. I would love if it was a bit busier, but you know, this is a pretty good first attempt, I'd say. Alright. You really intend to sell this? I did say I intended to raise capital to support my efforts. I'll admit, I was hoping the work would be of a more reputable kind. Don't be so fixed on your thinking. Okay, okay. Alright, is this like the last boss of Chapter 1? No, we got one more after it. Galena separation. What is Galena? Galena ore. The efficient refinement of Galena might not win one a professorship, but it would certainly be of interest to a great house. Silver keeps on winning. Okay. No new glyphs yet. I got a feeling 2 more puzzles and I get a new glyph. Does anybody know how many chapters are in this new campaign? This looks like Litharge, except it's got a little silver. So, God, my brain immediately shuts down as soon as I start thinking about what to do with this glyph. 3 chapters, so 1 is for this glyph, rejection. 1 is going to be for... I saw the one that's like a big boy, like this shape, with these guys as kind of like something like this. Excited to see how that pans out. I have no idea what that does. Okay, so we need tin. So we gotta split the silver. This is exactly Litharge separation. We're going to... This Galena has silver in it, right here. Or do you mean IRL? That I can't tell you. So we're gonna load up a hex arm with all this stuff. Here we go. I see the solution. But these bonds are annoying. How does Litharge separation do it? I have no idea. I can't remember it all. Grab. You're dropping silver. We're gonna do that 3 times. boom. And twice. Okay. Who says I hate track? I love track. Okay, here we go. This is how much I love track. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Bang. That's all we need. I'm going to actually rotate up because I don't think it matters. No, it does matter. Minus, minus, plus. Here we go. And now we do grab, turn, let go. Nice. And then we should be able to do that 3 times and be done with the puzzle. Except this guy will have to also unload his tin, which should be fine. Minus plus. Do. I guess I should play it in real time. Okay. Oh, but what am I doing? I gotta debond as well. Do. This is intended solution, I think. Except how do I output this now? Plus, down, up, gross. Oh wait, I know how. Might need one more track. We're gonna put one more. So this is now effectively a piston. Can I make it smaller? I think I can. Nope. Never doubt yourself. I just tried it, Zorflex. Didn't work. And then plus. No, one more minus. Plus. Return. Now, it's still going to be in here, which... Is that a problem? Yes, it is. That's too bad. So, how can we fix that? I feel like this should be rotating up instead of down. But then I have to change this debonder, and then is it exactly the same? Okay, I know what to do. Ugh, it's brutal. It really hurts. With a bit more time, I feel like I can solve that little quirk. But this is, I think this is a good shape of a sum solve for this. I feel like Fratelli obviously has to go there. Don't worry, I am proud. Like Litharge, does this give you too much tin, basically? Is there more metal than there is salt? Let's actually count that. So we got 3 salt, 4. Basically, when does it stop ticking up? Okay, yeah, you do get more tin. So it stops at right here. But still got to get rid of it. Looks like it just gives you 2 more than you need. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. The product counter will stop counting up after you reach. So it's going to be asking for 18 of each. And once you hit 18 of one, it won't count up when you put in another. All right, last one for the chapter. First step on the road to something greater. Excellent. The task. Alright. This was just preamble. The glyph of rejections is only the beginning. Debase the metals. Oh, this guy loves talking shit about metals. Can absolutely traumatize them. Place them under great duress. Rent asunder. God, this guy's got a thesaurus at hand. Do you hate the metals? Hey, look at that. This guy does. This guy's like, what the fuck? Aluminum? Fuck that shit, man. I'm all about plastics. You heard of rubber? Rubber is awesome. I need to finish this by tomorrow. Chapter 2. Unstable catalysts. Aerometallic alloys and their applications. Venator M. Day A. Schwind AE. An inquiry into self-igniting compounds. Lefeur T. House Colvan. So this takes place in the past, so that can't be future Antaeus. Too bad. Ptolemaio N and Servant H. Hey, I know both these guys. Man, have there been any No, there have been. There was water in the first puzzle. But it's been very cardinal light. Haven't seen any fire, any earth, just water, I think. In like 2 of the puzzles, maybe? Oh, come on, more cutscenes? You do 1 cutscene, you don't do 3. Number of House Soria. Is it gonna be our girl? What's her name? Lady Soria, I think. So this is kind of like sort of concurrent with the events of the main game. Alright, here we go. Metal Division. Okay, let's annihilate some metals. Boom! The glyph of division splits an atom into 2 atoms of lower form, according to its metallicity. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So I thought silver would split into 2 copper. But no, it divides it. Okay, alright. And I'm gonna guess the up arrow one is the one that rounds up, and the down arrow one is the one that, or not rounds up, but if it's an odd number, the extra one goes to the up arrow. Okay. I think I'm just going to do 1 more puzzle, and then we're going to call it. We won't get to see Rivari's wheel just yet. Okay. So we have gold. We're going to split it up. Let's see what gold turns into. I could figure it out myself, but let's just see. 2 iron. Okay. That takes care of this. And then what does 1 iron turn into? Okay. Turns into exactly what we need. And it's as simple as that. Yeah. No, it'll be like this. And then you do it instead. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay, and then you are going to wait. Let's see. Here. Grab, ha. Grab, ha. Ha. Flat. I think I'm gonna need a wait instruction, but let's see. Yeah. I think I need 2 wait instructions. No, I don't. Excellent. I still don't know the timing of basic swings like that. Beautiful. Alright, well that was a little basic. Let's do one more. Because this seems like a pretty cool glyph. I love that it's a new shape. Someone posted this exact solve in the Discord. Yeah, this seems like kind of a very intuitive solve to arrive at. Alright. Oh, hey, RPO. Is this one of your puzzles? I love this glyph. Alright. No alchemical laws are violated. This guy's very Anateus coded. Oh, another cutscene. Okay. Saverio das. Alright. Last puzzle. Hey, it's our first polymer. Oh, alright. This is cool. So we want to make this monomer. And then just jiggle it around. So if we split this up, does it give us what we want? I'm too lazy to think myself when I can just do. It does. Beautiful. Okay. Here's what I want to do. Me and my hex arms. So we're going to do this. That. And then... Hiya! There we go. That's the piece we need. Now, how do we attach it? We need a new arm. Can I do this in period 4? That would be crazy. God, how do I... So I need a bonder that looks like this. And I need to attach it there. And then here. Okay, yeah. So I could do it with 2 arms. Let's see if this works. And we're gonna double up. And we're facing the wrong way. Might have to mirror this solution, but let's see. So which one is going first? The bottom one? I don't even know which is which yet. Okay. And then we need a track. Okay, and then this one's going to be a long arm doing the same thing, which means they can both be short arms. And there we go, we beat it. That looks good to me. I guess the small one should go first. Oh wait, is this not gonna... Ay! Okay. It was so close. If I switch them, it still gets the same problem. Let's try something a bit crazy. Ooh, that's very crazy. No, it has to be like this. And we might have to... You don't have to be a hex arm, do you? No, yes you do. You have to be a tri-arm. And then we can share track. Oh, look, this is beautiful. So we're going to... Here we go. Hey. How far off am I with that timing? Very. This is too bad. This would have been clean. No, it actually wouldn't have worked. Those are the two options. It was either going to be clean or it wasn't going to work. Alright, so we need to rethink our geometry. Maybe instead of swinging this way, what's a way to swing? It has to be from above. But like this. That could work. No, it can't. That can't work. Because it's always going to crash. How do you attach to the top one with a thing there? It has to come from above. I mean, we actually can come from above, can't we? No, we can't. What does it look like if you go like this and then hold off on releasing? We can actually make it a hex arm and then it won't matter. Okay, the other way. No, that's too bad. But we're not done yet, because we can go like this. I think this is actually going to work. Nope, it's not. But what about this? Just try every angle. And the thing is, we don't have to worry about the orientation of the metals, because we can always flip the glyph. So let's orient myself this way. Okay, I got it. Here we go. Job done. So you're just doing that. I don't think this has to have to worry about that anymore. And then 4 is going to pivot, minus, minus. And we're going to put it like this. Hey. Does have to be a hex. There it is. Here we go. Nice. Nope. Don't even need that much track. Beautiful. What's going on here? Right. I do the same thing. Nope. Oh, we're so close. Who's got any ideas? This kind of geometry can fry my brain sometimes. So I think I do need to go back to 3-track, like this. Here we go. We need to be a hex arm again. We keep waffling on whether that needs to be a hex arm. This track doesn't need to be there. There we go. We did it. Except, now we did it. Beautiful. I feel like with some fancy geometry, I can get rid of some of this track here. Look at arm 1, just love to see it. In fact, to save some instructions, we can turn it back into a hex arm and just move you out like that first. You know what? Can this work? Can they share a track? I don't think so. If I go like this, I don't think that works. Guess what? You're a hex arm again. Tri-arm, that's what I mean. We could, but it would add 1 latency. Let's branch the path and try it. Okay, still works. And then this one. Wait your turn. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I don't think we're getting it tonight. Because as I expand this, it delays when this arm brings over the needed ingredients. And so we'll stick with this one. We're gonna need some more finagling to get that to work. Not bad. I think in an ideal sum solve, we would probably have just 1 arm here, and then arm 2 would also do... I bet there's a solve where arm 2 does everything. Takes over the job of both these guys. But I love this little action here between arm 1 and arm 2. Oh, and look at me. I'm making the same mistake I did all those years ago. Save some cycles. Delay arm 3 and keep period 8. I'm not sure what you're asking. This doesn't really look like a Critelli. Maybe like that looks pretty good to me. All right. Well, thanks for joining the stream, everyone. I might do some more tomorrow if I have the energy. Maybe in a few days. Who knows? It'll be hard not to just open it up and tinker while I'm working. But work on explosive alloy. This is my puzzle. Love, love, love that I was able to get this in the game. One of my puzzles. VLV or VVL. Oh, I see what you're saying, username void. Okay, alright. Should we go? Alright, we're gonna do one more quick tinker. Here we go. So delay arm 3, right. And then, oh, look at that. Ah, ooh. What does this work? Okay. Yes, yes. Excellent suggestion. Oh, now we're cooking. Save 10G and 1 area. Love to see it. But it cost us 3 cycles. But that's worth it, baby. Alright, now we're going to call it there. Love, 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 love this glyph. This is super cool. And I love that it's such a usable geometry. Like the fact that you can have this. Ooh, that's really gonna create some interesting. I know the temptation is to do fuck-ass glyphs like the animismus and quintessence glyphs that are just so unusable. But it's nice to have just something that plays nice every once in a while. We'll see what the next glyph does. Oh, did I unswap the order? Okay, that'll be an off-stream modification. All right, thanks again for joining me through Chapter 1 and the first few puzzles on Chapter 2. We'll see if I do this again. But this is a lot of fun. I'm really excited to have more Opus Magnum content. I will probably make a video about this at some point, but I also want to make a video about the tournament, which is ongoing. I kind of don't want to promote the tournament because poor Kazian is swamped as it is. But hey, you know, he's only doing top 50, so whether it's 150 or 350, it's really Bist who I'm punishing by promoting it, right? But yeah, go check it out. I'm not doing great. I think I'm in 23rd place so far after week 1, but hey, there's lots of room for improvement. The secret is consistency. So we'll see how I do. Alright, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And I'll see you in the next one.